From the moment Blue Lock kicked off, I knew I was in for something wild. A sports anime that didn't just break the mold but obliterated it with a screaming goal. Across Season 1 and Season 2 versus U20 Japan, this adaptation of Muneyuki Kaneshiro and Yusuke Nomura's manga has been a heart-pounding, soul-shaking ride that blends the raw thrill of soccer with the cutthroat intensity of a death game. It's not just a show, it's a fever, a pulse, a roar in your chest that demands you scream for Yoichi Isagi and his ego-driven comrades. As a fan who's been glued to every episode, I'm still buzzing with adrenaline. And let me tell you why Blue Lock is a masterpiece of ambition, flaws and all, and why I'm clawing at the walls for Season 3. Let's talk visuals. Because Blue Lock is a tale of two seasons with one constant, it's a feast for the eyes, even when it stumbles. Season 1, produced by 8-Bit, set a high bar with dynamic keyframes, vivid colors, and a knack for making still shots pop with intensity. The soccer matches burst with energy. Think Isagi's spatial awareness visualized as a chessboard, puzzle pieces flying, or inner monsters manifesting as shadowy beasts. It wasn't perfect, the mix of 2D and 3D CGI could feel jarring, and fluid movement wasn't always Haikyuu level. Smooth, but the striking angles and exaggerated expressions, like Isagi's feral grin or Bachira's unhinged glee, made every goal feel like a mic drop. I was hooked, my eyes glued to the screen as the pitch became a battlefield. Season 2, oh boy, it's a lightning rod. The Versus U20 Japan arc faced brutal criticism for its animation, and I get it. Early episodes leaned hard on still frames, slideshow-like transitions, and rushed 3D models that felt like a PowerPoint compared to Season 1 Foot's flair. Fans on X and Reddit were vocal, and even animators like Martinkians admitted tight deadlines crushed the team. My heart sank watching choppy moments, knowing the studio was stretched thin by a simultaneous movie episode Nagi. But then, the finale, a double-episode climax, redeemed it all. The last minutes of the U20 match were a visual explosion. Fluid dribbles, dynamic camera sweeps, and colors so crisp they rivaled Demon Slayer. Sai's counterattack and a certain game-changing goal, no spoilers, had me gasping, the animation hitting peak when it mattered most. Season 2 Feats Highs proved 8-Bit could deliver, they just needed time. Across both seasons, the art style, bold lines, wild hair and neon intensity, makes Blue Lock a visual identity you can't unsee. Blue Lock's story is its heartbeat, a subversive twist on sports anime that swaps teamwork for ego and camaraderie for betrayal. Season 1 introduces a world where Japan's soccer dreams hinge on a radical experiment, the Blue Lock program. A brutal training camp where 300 young strikers fight to become the ultimate egoist who'll lead Japan to World Cup glory. Yoichi Isagi, a high schooler with big dreams but a small reputation, steps into this arena of sociopathic talent, where every match is a do-or-die clash. The narrative's curveballs, twists that upend alliances and redefine goals, kept me stunned, my jaw dropping at betrayals that felt like Squid Game on a soccer pitch. It's not about for the team sen, it's about crushing your rivals to shine, and I was addicted to the chaos. Season 2 versus U20 Japan raises the stakes to dizzying heights. With only 35 players left, Blue Lock's survivors face their biggest test, a make-or-break match against Japan's U20 national team. Win, and they become the new U20 squad. Lose, and the program dies. The story dives deeper into the psychology of soccer, breaking down plays in real time with bird's-eye diagrams that made me feel like a strategist. Isagi's problem-solving, Rin's rebellion, and new rivalries. Hello Sai Itoshi, add layers of tension that had me biting my nails. Critics argue Season 2 Feats hyper-focus on ego over teamwork shifts it closer to a battle anime, losing some of Season 1 Foot's balance. I felt that sting, moments of camaraderie were rare, but the character growth, especially in the finale, was so raw it hit me like a goal in extra time. Rin's arc, shedding his brother's shadow, and Isagi's relentless drive gave me chills. The story's pacing falters at times, with tryout episodes dragging, but the U20 match's climax is a masterclass in suspense, leaving me screaming at my screen. This is a narrative that doesn't just entertain, it challenges you to rethink what it means to win. Isagi Yoichi is the soul of Blue Lock, and his journey from underdog to predator is pure fire. In Season 1, his wide-eyed determination, voiced brilliantly by Kazuki Yura, made me root for him, his self-doubt so relatable it hurt. By Season 2 he's sharper, hungrier, his voice carrying a steely edge that had me pumping my fist. He's no saint, his ego grows as fierce as anyone's, but that's what makes him compelling. Watching him outsmart geniuses like Baru or Bachira felt like cheering for a friend who finally found their spark. The ensemble is a chaotic symphony. Bachira's playful madness, Shigiri's blazing speed, and Baru's kingly arrogance stole scenes in Season 1, each striker a distinct flavor of obsession. Season 2 introduces heavyweights like Sae Itoshi, whose cold precision is chilling, and deepens Rin's tormented rivalry with his brother, voiced by Koki Uchiyama in a performance that broke me. Newcomers like Hiyori and Yukimiya add fresh dynamics, though some, like Nagi, felt underused until late payoffs. My gripe? The focus on ego can make characters feel one note at times, and Season 2 feats sidelining of teamwork stunted some relationships. But when the cast clicks, like in the finale's desperate counterattack, I was screaming their names, invested in every pass, every goal. These aren't teammates, they're rivals who make you care, and I love them for it. The music in Blue Lock is a adrenaline shot. Season 1 Foot's opening, Unchaelska Kiwamaru, by Unison Square Garden, is a chaotic anthem I blasted on repeat, while A Judgment by Ashita Hiro fueled my hype. Season 2 feats Bojaku no Charisma. Also Unison Square Garden and Snowman's and 1-1 kept the energy soaring, their beats syncing perfectly with match intensity. Jun Murayama's score is an unsung hero, from heart-pounding percussion during goals to haunting strings in quieter moments, like Rin's backstory. The sound design, crowd roars, ball kicks and switch-up sound effects, had me on edge, especially in Season 2 Feat's finale, where the OST elevated every dribble. Voice acting is top tier. Ura's Isagi grows from timid to commanding, and Uchiyama's Rin in the finale was so raw I got goosebumps. This is a show that sounds as intense as it feels, amplifying every emotion. Blue Lock's world is a pressure cooker where soccer is life or death. The Blue Lock facility, with its sterile halls and sadistic tests, feels like a dystopian arena, and Jinpachi Ego's unhinged philosophy, only the most selfish striker wins, sets a tone that's both thrilling and unsettling. Season 1 builds this world through brutal eliminations, where losing means exile, and Season 2 expands it with the U20 match, introducing national stakes and pro-level talent. The psychological depth, players' inner monologues, visualized strategies, makes every match a mind game, and I was geeking out over diagrams showing Isagi's spatial awareness. The world feels alive, from cheering crowds to the corporate grind of soccer politics, though I craved more glimpses of life outside the pitch. It's gritty, bloody and unapologetic, yet moments of human connection, like Isagi's bond with Bachira, grounded in heart. Blue Lock Seasons 1 and 2 are a wild, ego-fueled ride that redefines sports anime. Season 1 Foot's fresh take, blending soccer with survival stakes, hooked me with its intensity and charm. Season 2, despite animation woes and a shift toward battle anime vibes, delivers a U20 arc that's pure fire, especially in its redemptive finale. The visuals dazzle at their peak, the story challenges your soul, and the characters make you scream their names. Flaws: choppy animation, underdeveloped side characters, less teamwork, don't dim its shine, they just make the highs sweeter. I laughed at Bachira's antics, gasped at Isagi's clutch plays, and sobbed at Rin's raw defiance. This show isn't just soccer, it's a battle for identity, and I'm all in. The finale's post-credits scene, oh that tease, left me pacing, my heart a mess of hype and dread. X-posts are ablaze with fans theorizing about the next arc, and I'm right there, refreshing Crunchyroll for news like it's my job. 8-bit please, give your animators time and budget, I'm begging for that finale-level quality to carry us forward. Blue Lock has me in a chokehold, and I'm counting the seconds until we see Isagi, Rin, and the crew chase global glory. If you love sports, shonen or just raw, unfiltered passion, Blue Lock is your addiction. Watch it, feel it, and join me in the torture of waiting. 9.5/10, with my soul screaming for more.